Welcome back, guys. We're on a really late start today, so we're just going to do the best we can. But before the end of tonight, these three lights need to be operational. Let's get going. I'm going to pull out the wire. We've already got outlet number 1, outlet number 2. We have the switch box on the front, and we have the switch box on the back already hooked up, or well, not hooked up, but they're hung up. So I'm gonna pull out some wire, start cutting it, and I'll see you back in a minute. All right, guys, so the way we're gonna make this work is I want all the lights running on kind of like a stairwell switch setup where you can flip it on and off from either side. I think that'll be much easier because who knows what side I'm gonna be coming in on. So first off, I'm going to say I am no electrician. All this stuff I'm learning and teaching myself, and then we're going to just get it done. So I have some 12-3 Romex. We need that to run from light switch in the front of the garage up to each one of these outlets and then back to the rear. So we're going to start by pushing that wire, get that all hung up nice and neat, and then we'll attach it to those switches, and that should really be it. So and then obviously we'll have to jump it from the relay box to the front switch box, and then the rest will just work. So let's get that done and we'll go from there. The wire we're going to use is this 14-3 Romex. That is going to tie in from the front switch to the back switch and go through each one of the outlets as we go along. So let's get all that strung out and we'll go from there. All right, so any of y'all doing any jobs like this, one of the easiest things to help keep you going correctly is organization. So we're gonna be running all these wires. So I'm gonna label the end of each wire so we know exactly where it is on the other side. Because if we have 5-6 wires running in there, nothing hooked up, I don't wanna sit there forever trying to figure out which wire's what. So I'm gonna tape each end, mark them all down, and then that'll keep us going. All right, so I'm going to utilize some of these little clamps here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I'm going to put one of those in over here. It's just to help keep everything where it needs to be while I'm pulling the wire. So it isn't going to be perfect right now. All its job is to help kind of like as a third hand, because it is just me. So somewhere I have a pencil. Oh, right here in front of me. So we'll mark this one, switch 1. I'm sure some of you all there are going, there's a lot easier way to do this. And you're probably right. But this way is working for right now. The same clips that we used to hang the wires for the lights are going to be the same clips that we use to hold this wire up as well. Not so bad, pretty easy. Well, that sucks. It really don't matter, but I am uncoiling this wire and untwisting it, just so it hangs a little nicer. Do yourself a favor when you're putting these things in, don't put it through the insulation. I don't see that going very well. All right, there's wire number one. We can get rid of this. I don't know if I like that idea. All right, guys, so with the wiring, I kind of mapped out and drew out a schematic for myself, just something I can understand a little bit easier. So here's our layout on what we're doing. I don't know, oh, screen's going dark. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but this is kind of what we're working with here. So this is what I'm basing everything off of. But with the wire coming out of the breaker panel, we are going to only run the 14.2, and that is just because we don't need that extra wire for so we can operate the switch on both sides of the barn. So in each one of our knockouts, we're going to be using one of these little plugs. That's just going to keep our wire from chafing too hard, and it'll look nicer. So just going to pop these guys in like so. It's finally here, guys. All the wire to run to the barn. Look at these crazies. Now next weekend we're going to have an excavator here, and we're going to start putting in the wire. We got to run it from right here all the way up here, if I make it before the dogs take me out. Come on, boys. But before that, we're going to change it up a little bit. We are very far behind on the barn. Pretty nasty bugs going around. Kind of took me out last weekend, but we're back at it. And we're going to start by going and picking up the engine for the C60 up there. We got a new engine going in it. Oh. Got a new engine going in it. We're going to change it up, but we have about a 2-hour drive. We got to get the trailer hooked up, courtesy of Tate's Rents. So let's get it all hooked up. Let's get some tools going, and I'll see you out there. All right, a couple days ago, last Sunday, I had started running all of our wire, trying to get the lights hooked up. And during that last Sunday, it felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. So didn't really get too much more on it. It's actually the first time I've been in the barn since last Sunday. But last Sunday we got that outlet with wire to it, that outlet with wire to it. We got to complete it all the way over to that switch panel. The excavator, again, like I said earlier, will be here Friday, and we got a lot of work to do, and we don't have a lot of time. All right, so the engine we're going to go get is a big 350 Cummins out of some old big rig of some kind. But anytime we're going to go look at an engine, going to go look at something, I always like to have tools with me. So I need to get some basic tools together. I don't know what I'm going to need, but something to turn the motor over, that'd be great. But we're going to get some basics and we'll just deal with it as we go. All right, we're all hooked up, we're ready to go. Took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but the trailer had a small malfunction, but got that fixed. Let me get these two crazies away. Come here, come on, come here. Good boy. And we're off. All right, so we made it. Here it sits. This thing is huge. It's a 350 Cummins. Guess they call it an 855 platform. Needs a little bit of work, but what doesn't? So we're gonna work on getting this loaded up. All right, so we got the engine loaded up. The guy was not too thrilled about me filming there, so I couldn't really film, but here's the aftermath. We got it up. We had to pull the transmission off. It's too heavy for the loader to pick up, or the tractor. Spraying oil everywhere, but I got the transmission here. Yeah, she's leaking a little bit, but it's big.